Double, double, toil in trouble. Fire burn and cauldron bubble. We're casting a spell for a most special reason. It's Halloween on Let's Scream. Time for spooky season.
We need more things to put the spell into motion. A few special ingredients to finish the potion.
An old vampire's fangs, a toe from the undead, an opera ghost's mask, a possessed girl's spinning head.
The knife of a killer, who's known as the Shape, will finish the spell and seal everyone's fate. So prepare thyselves for a month full of fright. Grab a hold of your broomsticks. It's time to take flight. Wait, sister. Did you forget the Eye of Newt?
Oh shit, I totally forgot the Eye of Newt. What do we do?
It shouldn't be a big deal.
I think it's fine.
Come on, girl, let's scream.
I am a god.
No, please don't kill me, Mr. Ghostface. I want to be in the sequel. This is the part where you run.
Come on, scream.
Hello and welcome to Let's Scream, a podcast where we dive into our favorite horror movies. I'm Parker.
And I'm Stevie.
And today we're looking at 1981's Halloween 2, directed by Rick Rosenthal.
Join us as we journey to Haddonfield Memorial Hospital and learn one of the many different reasons why Michael is obsessed with Laurie.
Girl, are you ready to scream?
Girl, let's scream! Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween!
Oh my goodness! This is our second Halloween movie now, continuing the tradition of doing Halloween movies.
Well, yeah, girl, because we're coming up on 2 years of Let's Scream.
I know,
Can you fucking believe it? Here in a couple weeks.
I know, that's crazy.
I didn't think this shit would be less than 2 years.
Look at us being committed to something.
I know!
You know what? High five, girl.
We fucking did it, bitch.
Did it.
Okay.
We committed to something for once in our fucking lives.
Miserable lives. No, it feels good. Thank you for those of us who have stayed with us over the 2 years and continue to ask us for movie requests. And yeah, I mean, I'm excited to get into Halloween 2.
Me too.
Because I think this is my favorite of the Halloween sequels. And there's been like, what, 20? I think I like this one the most. It's fun.
I don't know. I don't have that opinion.
Which one's your favorite, girl?
I mean, like, I'm just like, I guess I just don't know them enough to say this is the one I've seen the most of the sequels. So I guess, but I don't know. I did like the 2018 Halloween.
Oh, it was cute.
I really liked 2018 Halloween.
It was cute. I like what some of the stuff they were going for.
But I did not like Halloween Ends.
And Halloween Kills. We didn't really like that one
No,
either.
Halloween Kills. That one was like, what was the point of that one?
Girl, let me just say.
That one was just kill count.
I know. I don't really like most of the Halloween sequels, to be quite honest.
I like H2O.
Yeah, I like this one and I like H2O. And you know what? That should have just been the trilogy. They should have just ended it there. Because I think H2O has a really satisfying ending, actually.
Yeah, she finally kills him.
And it's a continuation
But then they continued
this
that
timeline.
one, and it's so stupid.
Girl, I know. We'll discuss that in 15 years.
Seriously, Jesus.
Right?
Because next year we're not even going to talk about Michael Myers.
No, girl, because we've decided to go in chronological order.
Yeah.
So we'll do Halloween 3 next year.
Which we watched a bit of that the other night.
It was playing at a party the other day, and you know what? I was like...
I kind of liked it.
I kind of was into it.
And
yeah.
I've heard a lot of people say, it's good, it's just not a Halloween movie.
Well, yeah, because people fucking hated it when it came out, because they were like, where the fuck is Michael Myers? But, y'all, he burns at the end of this movie. Spoiler alert.
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry to spoil this movie that came out in the 80s.
Right.
This 40-year-old movie.
And it's okay, because he comes back, so.
They'll retcon it anyway.
Whatever.
If there's one thing this series is going to do, it's retcon.
That's so true. It's maybe the most retcon series of all time. There's been like 8 million different timelines. Laurie's died like 5 times. She's come back to life like 5 times.
Michael never dies.
Never fucking dies.
But he's also he's also like supernatural, but like he's just a normal kid.
We don't know at this point. I don't know. we talked about the first Halloween movie last year, obviously, and it is one of our absolute favorite movies. We adore that movie, both of us do.
Yes.
Just like
It's
really,
the best of the entire
really
series.
love that movie, and you know, so influential. And I just feel like, and I'm about to talk about like the making of this movie. Should I just get into it now? And because I think it kind of explains why this movie is the way it is. Because I enjoy this movie. I think it's fun, but it is so not a perfect movie. No. A lot of people don't like this movie. A lot of people live for this movie. I'm in the camp of like,
I enjoy it. I really have. It's always fun to watch, but I'm never going to sit here and say it's like the best Halloween or best horror movie.
No, absolutely not. So basically, you know, John Carpenter obviously was the creator of the first Halloween. Him along with his wife at the time, Deborah Hill, who produced it. They did not want to write a fucking Halloween sequel.
No.
That was the last thing on their minds. They wanted to do a remake of The Fog. Okay. Because Carpenter really liked taking old movies and revamping them and breathing life into them. He did this a couple times. Most notably with The Thing, which a lot of people claim is his, like, magnum opus, like, best movie. And I've never seen The Thing, but I would love to do it. And we've talked about a potential, maybe an alien month, where we do, like, different outer space horror, cosmic horror.
Yeah.
And that would be a potential. But John Carpenter is, I think, a visionary. And he was such a good director, and there was just no one who could like live up to him pretty much. Mm-hmm. But you know what? The producers are gonna fucking make a sequel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This thing.
Oh, well, we own the IP, so you don't get to say.
Yeah, no, that's exactly right. The whole like inception of this was that one of the producers from the first film was like, yo, we gotta make a sequel. Like, doing coke, like...
the hospital. He's still alive. And Laurie Strode, sister.
Sorry, 1 second. I gotta go powder my nose. But he really wanted to finance a Halloween 2. Did not realize that Carpenter had signed on with another producer to make The Fog at the time. And it was kind of like, I guess, a breach of contract from what I understand. Oh. So he sued that producer. Just straight up sued him. And they ended up settling out of court as long as the other producer allowed him to make Halloween 2. So it was going to happen. And because Carpenter knew that it was, like, inevitable, he decided, like, okay, we can make a Halloween 2. I'm not directing it. I'll write it. I will produce it again. Deborah will be, like, with me.
Yeah, but I will not direct it.
So they found Rick Rosenthal, who was, like, a young up-and-coming director, who was a huge fan of Halloween 1. And honestly, I think he does a great job, and is one of the strengths of this movie, is that he was assigned to just recreate the vibe of the first movie and make it feel like a seamless continuation.
And it does feel that way.
He did a great job.
Yeah.
He did exactly what the assignment was.
Yeah. Because this is the one time that I feel like Michael, because in all the sequels, Michael doesn't act the way he does in the original. But I think in this one, he does.
This is the most... And Laurie, same way.
Laurie, yes.
Well, because it's a continuation of the same night. Like, it literally goes from the exact second.
Yeah, and we'll get into it when we get into the plot. But like, it literally picks up right away.
And that's, I think, the biggest strength of this movie. It's why I like it the most. And because it feels just the most like that first one. And why would I not want more of that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So Carpenter decided, okay, that's fine. This guy will kind of recreate my style. And he could not figure out what the story would be. He was struggling writing this script. So you know what he did? He got really drunk for like every single time he went down to write it. So this movie is a result of John Carpenter being fucked up while writing it. Which I think is really, really funny. He has admitted that he hates this movie. He hates the script he made. He hates everything about it. And he was very excited to retcon it when they did the 2018 trilogy. And that's why Laurie Strode is no longer, spoiler alert, Michael's sister in that timeline. Because he really hated that whole subplot. and like thought that it completely ruined Michael's whole motivation and
Yeah.
what makes him scary, which I agree.
Yeah.
And we'll get into that.
Yeah.
When we cover that. But yeah, he drunkenly wrote this script. I will say, upon my research, I learned that he barely made any money on the first movie, even though it was, like
Hugely successful.
the biggest thing ever. So they did offer him a very lovely paycheck for this movie. So I feel like it's nice that he got compensated for the first movie by doing this movie. So, hey.
Not all bad.
And the movie I still think is fun.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, it has great moments.
I do too. And I think the fact that Jamie Lee's back, Donald Pleasance is back.
Even though she's there for 10 minutes.
She is barely in this movie. But when she is in it, hey.
It's great.
Great to see her. Great to have her back. And Donald Pleasance is great again as Dr. Loomis.
Yes.
So, I enjoy it. Other fun facts about shooting is that apparently the whole production was hell for this because they scouted out a location it's an actual hospital, but it's right across the street from a fucking airport. So every 5 minutes, like literally every 5 or 10 minutes while they filmed, they had to stop and yell cut, and the actors had to hold while the fucking jets were flying past. So it apparently like went really long over schedule and was just like so annoying and was miserable.
They didn't like realize that while they were fucking scouting the
guess
place?
not.
Because as soon as I hear that, I'd be like, nope, we're not picking this one.
So that sucks. But a huge plus about working on this movie, it sounds like, and something that made it really fun and not as shitty of an experience, is that the stunt coordinator, Dick Warlock, volunteered. Like, he really wanted to play Michael. Not only do I think he does a great job as Michael, he was able to do all of his own stunts. And because you've got the stunt coordinator playing the guy that's like performing all the stunts, everyone involved with the kills and the stunts all felt really safe. And they said that he was a joy to work with.
Oh, that's awesome.
And so I really appreciate that.
Nice.
Nick Castle played Michael Myers in Halloween 1 famously, but he started directing movies after that. And he has a whole movie career, which we talked about when we reviewed the first Halloween, because he did Dennis the Menace.
Hell yeah. Classic.
Yeah, it's classic. It's classic. Yeah, so that sounds great. I appreciate that, and I really like Dick Warlock. Like, watching that documentary, he seemed cool. So
Nice.
period,
I'm
right?
glad to hear that.
And then, after they filmed the movie, this is the funniest shit, okay? John Carpenter, he watched an early preview of it, and he fucking hated it, and he reshot most of it. He was like, no, let me just do it, okay.
Give me that.
Literally. And he is actually the reason why this movie is much gorier than the first film.
Oh.
Because Rick Rosenthal, even though, there was a lot of mimickers at this point, like Friday the 13th,
Yeah.
who were adapting their version of Halloween, but just like really gory.
Yeah.
Rosenthal was like trying to still take Carpenter's approach of being really subtle and just eerie and building suspense like the first movie.
Yeah.
But Carpenter and Hill were like, no, at this point, we got to compete with these ripoffs, so make it gory. And I think that was actually really smart.
Yeah.
And pretty much all of the really graphic kills in this movie come from Carpenter's reshoots. So, which I think was a very good choice. Ultimately, I do think Rosenthal probably directed most of it.
Yeah.
But it was just like certain little scenes and certain reshoots that Carpenter did that I probably, gave it a je ne sais quoi. And again, the style of this movie, I think, is the best thing it has going for it.
Absolutely.
And what makes it fun. So, but that's pretty much, the main making of. But I think it explains a lot why this movie is the way it is.
Yeah.
With all of its issues.
Absolutely. I will say, this is one of the movies where Michael's mask is actually still good.
You know why? It's the same fucking mask.
That's why. I was wondering, I was like, did they get the same mask?
Yes, after they shot Halloween 1, Deborah Hill, the producer, was like, this movie's probably not, we don't know if this movie's going to be anything or make any money or whatever. So they didn't really too concerned
about
with
archiving
any of the props. You know what she did with the original mask? It was under their fucking bed. She flopped it under their bed for a couple years. And then when the movie, you know, they were like,
She's like,
let's
let me
do a
find
sequel.
it.
Yeah, she literally was like, oh, fuck, let me see. And she found it back under the bed. She was like, here's the original mask. Boom. I do think we see his eyes too much.
Yes, which is always my problem with Michael Myers. Because which one is... I told you when I watched H2O the first time, I was like, I like this, but why the fuck can I see his eyes in every single shot?
No, the mask situation in H2O is diabolical.
Well, wasn't it constantly getting stolen?
Stolen or changed or all... Girl, that will be an entire part of the making of when we cover that in 12 years. Right? But yes, I think that's pretty much my main thoughts about Halloween 2 before we get into spoilers. I mean, it's just overall, yeah, the vibe is fun. Obviously not as good as the first one.
No.
But compared to the sequels that came after it, one of the better ones.
Oh, absolutely.
For sure. And I think my favorite, personally, because I just really like how it flows from the first movie into this.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anything else you wanted to share? Any other opinions that aren't, like, story-related?
I just think the kills are fun in this. I think this one has such fun kills.
Yes, me too. That's again, it's like...
I think that's the best part of this movie. Like, plot-wise, it's not amazing.
No.
It's... Laurie Strode's not enough for me. They literally, but they give you a reason why she's not. I'm wondering if Jamie Lee was not available.
Probably not.
And so they were like, okay,
she became a huge star.
Yeah, and they were probably like, oh, what's a way we can make sure she's not in this movie a lot?
Yep. Oh. And her wig. Actually, hold on. We'll talk about that when we get to the plot. But she wears a wig.
And it is clearly
a wig. Okay. We'll get there.
We'll get to the wig.
Because I'll probably go on a tangent. You know?
Did you say wig?
Wig. I feel that.
I feel that.
Right, wig.
All right. I'm ready to get into this one.
Are you ready to scream, girl?
Well, let's scream.
Let's scream. Okay. So from this point on, spoilers for Halloween 2. The movie opens with Mr. Sandman.
Yes.
Mr. Sandman, bring me your dreams. Which this song will go on to be used in almost all the Halloween sequels and become pretty synonymous with the franchise.
Yeah.
And I think it fits Freddy more.
Yeah, it's like...
Michael's not like a dream demon.
Yeah.
That's Freddy Krueger. But I actually think it works for this movie because Laurie, as we will see, is trying not to fucking fall asleep the whole movie.
Yeah.
You know, that's like a huge tie into her character.
Yeah.
So I do like it for this movie.
Yeah.
So that plays. And then we get archive footage from the first movie.
We see Kyle Richards.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, Kyle Richards. Get your archival credit.
Right, exactly. She technically is in this movie. Yeah, it's Loomis discovering, like, what the fuck is happening at Lindsay Wallace's house.
It's when it starts out when she's like, Laurie's telling them, like, they need to run.
Do as I say. Do as I say. Do as I say now. Yeah, so they run out. He comes in. She snatches off Michael's mask. They don't show the footage where, like, you can see his face in this movie, which I think is kind of clever because then most people in the zeitgeist for many years don't remember that you ever saw his face in part 1, which I think is good.
Absolutely.
Because I kind of like that you don't see his face.
Absolutely.
I think it's scarier. Shoots him 6 times. He falls off the balcony. And disappears. That's where we left him. Which is the perfect ending. But we gotta do a sequel.
We need a sequel.
So this happens. Okay? Dr. Loomis, he comes out of the front of the house, sees Michael's ass print on the lawn, you know. And that grouchy neighbor, I'm pretty sure this is the neighbor that, like, turned away Laurie in the first movie, who was this bitch. This guy comes out and is like, what's all this ruckus? Like, I've been trick-or-treated to death all night. And he says, you don't know what death is.
And then just runs away. But it's like, okay, but how do you know he's going to call the police? Because he still thinks you were lying to him.
Oh, yeah, it's he.
He was like, call the police. He's like, I've been trick-or-treated to death.
Well, he had to turn and run and serve cunt because the theme song plays.
Yes.
But it's a synth this time around.
That's what I thought. I was like, it's not the same.
No, it's...
Well, it sounds... Can I be real? What? I don't think it sounds as good in this.
Oh, hell no!
The original sounds way better.
This makes it more hokey pokey.
Yes.
Because instead of it's
I don't know why, but the word that came to my mind every time I hear it, it sounds hollow. It just doesn't feel like it fills the... I don't know.
I like it and I don't like it. I like it because
the original's just so chilling. I think,
yeah.
Whereas this one, like you said, it's a little hokey pokey, so I'm kind of like...
But do you know what I kind of do like about it? Is that, yeah, it's done on a synth now instead of like a piano. So it sounds more 80s.
Yeah.
And this movie is so 80s, even though, the story is still set on that night in the late 70s. 78, I think is when it took place. Mm-hmm. But this movie is so playing into the tropes of Friday the 13th and all of those 80s movies and, it's all the gore and the explosions and stuff. So it works.
Which we'll get into.
We'll get into, but we also get, an homage to the opening credits with the orange font and the pumpkin. Mm-hmm. This time, because in the first movie, you realize that the eye of the pumpkin and like the nose is the silhouette of Michael holding a knife when it zooms in. This movie, I thought, because it takes place in a hospital, I don't know, this is kind of just my theory. The eyes and the nose are like those three triangles that kind of look like a hazard sign that you would see in a hospital.
Oh, biohazard sign.
Biohazard sign in a hospital. And then the mouth is kind of like, almost looks like either a skeleton mouth or a mouth that's been stitched up. So I thought that was maybe, yeah.
Look at you being an intellectual, analyzing films.
I just,
Do you run a podcast?
It's like I'm a podcaster. It's crazy. But I have this mind of a master. But also could just be wearing a tinfoil hat, and that couldn't have been the intention. But I thought, whatever. It works for the hospital theme. And then, love this, it splits open, and there's a skull inside. Ooh. And that's fun.
Isn't there one where it's a rotting pumpkin? Was that one of the remakes?
That's one of them. I don't know which one, girl. I don't know.
I remember
There's been 8 million.
I know. There's so many of these stupid movies.
We get the Michael Myers POV of him stalking the town. But, Stevie, I gotta say something. He got Claritin Clear or some Zyrtec or some shit in between movie 1 and movie 2. Because he doesn't have asthma anymore. And that was a huge, point of contention when we watched the first movie. Michael, the whole first movie needs
breathy.
The inhaler.
It's like, okay, breathy. Maybe he stole one from Annie's house.
Okay. He must have. Or took some Claritin or done a neti pot.
Maybe when he got shot and he fell, it loosened up his sinuses. And he was like, oh, that's what I needed. Thanks, Dr. Loomis.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Loomis.
Now I'm Claritin Clear. Yeah, exactly.
And then a commercial plays.
And he plays
side effects may include.
He plays tennis in slow motion. No, he's not breathing as heavy, and so it's not as spooky. Right off the bat.
Yeah.
It's just not as spooky because that's what made it so good. And I think maybe it's just lower in the mix, but that's what made the sound design so good in that first movie is how loud in the mix his breathing was.
It just kind of it's to make you uncomfortable.
Exactly. He watches from behind a bush as Dr. Loomis drives off with the police. And then he watches through the window as an old lady makes a sandwich.
And this
she put too much mayonnaise.
This is something I do really appreciate. And this is something that they continued with this one. Because I feel like in later ones, Michael just kills without reason. Whereas this one, he's very what makes him so scary is he really doesn't have a reason for killing. I don't know.
And
I know I just kind of contradicted myself.
No. But I think what you mean is he picks certain people to fuck with.
He could. Why did he not kill this old couple? But then he randomly goes next door and kills the neighbor girl, who had nothing to do with anything. And that's why I did appreciate about this one is he still kind of has that
He's
weird,
still very much OG Michael Myers,
where he's like, no, you're the one I want to kill.
Exactly.
I've picked you.
That's what scares me about Michael.
Yeah.
He's so methodical.
Yeah. Whereas in the new, he's too smart in the new ones.
He's become too much like Jason, where he just is...
Oh, you're in my way. Die.
Yeah. And I like when he's like a shark.
Yeah.
And just goes after one.
Yes. Thank you for explaining what I was trying to say.
Because I feel the exact same.
Because my words, I was contradicting myself.
I got
I'm glad you understand what I'm trying to say.
Absolutely. And I don't think you're alone. I think most people feel that way. Which makes this movie's underrated because this is like definitely one of the better ones. Like they got the assignment.
If they were to like, if you're to do like the different, because there's 50 fucking timelines for this. This is one of the better timelines.
If I had to
of
rank,
Halloween.
if I had to rank them, yeah, it would be like this one and H2O are like top Halloween sequels for me.
Yeah.
For sure. And it's all the same timeline too.
And I know we're talking about this one. It's H2O retcons this one, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, H2O is literally a sequel of the first one.
No. H2O is a continuation of this.
Oh, okay. See, I couldn't remember if she was siblings with him or not in that one.
She is. It's that's why I like it, because it stays in this time.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, he's stalking this old lady, and she's making a sandwich with too much mayo.
The husband is watching Night of the Living Dead!
Which we just covered.
And you had talked about how that's in every horror movie, and you were right.
Yeah, in public domain. Isn't that funny? And it was the scene where he says, "They're coming to get you, Barbara," which is always the scene that it is.
Yes.
Because it's like the campy, schlocky scene from that movie. While she is distracted by the news report on TV, kind of, giving us the Michael tea.
Yes, because the bodies have now been discovered at this point. Annie,
Bob and Linda. Totally Linda.
Totally Linda.
And
Totally.
Annie. Who we love. And then Bob with his glasses.
Yep.
Hot.
Yep.
Cutie. And while she's watching it, Michael is, chaotic. He grabs her knife off the
He
table.
just stares and looks at them, and then just leaves.
And then just leaves, and she gets spooked by the blood drips that he left behind, and that shit is so funny. Yes. She's like, "Ah!"
And then we cut to the next door neighbor.
Yeah, he starts stalking this girl who's home alone.
And she's on the phone.
She's on the phone, which, first of all, she's on the phone with the actress who plays Annie in the first movie, Nancy Loomis. That's iconic. If you listen,
such a fun fact.
If you listen, you can tell, like, it's really just Annie's voice. She's
Sally.
like, yeah, she's literally like, Alice. I think her name's Alice. She's like, Alice. What are you doing?
Alice.
Just bitching.
Are you there, Alice?
Right.
I'm getting killed, Alice.
Love Annie. Love Annie so much. I love this because this girl, she's like, I'm so excited to be home alone. Like, and that's when this movie starts to become camp. Like,
it's like, nobody says that.
The reaction of that woman going, ah, to like the blood drips, and then this bitch being like, I love being home alone. Ah! Like, this movie is, I appreciate how fun it is.
She's like bitching about the neighbor. She's like, she just started screaming for no reason.
And then we hear on the radio
about the murders.
And she's like, well, shit, that's right down the street. Girl, yeah.
And Michael pops up behind her.
Yeah, well, he sneaks through the front door, which is really funny. And she doesn't hear. But then his foot creaks. And she drops the phone as Nancy Loomis is like, Alice,
are you there?
And she goes, who is it? Girl, number one rule we learned in Scream, you don't say
ask who is it.
Because immediately Michael posts up and stabs her. And it's like, meow.
I do love I appreciate them keeping also the little synth noise whenever he kills her.
Yeah. I love it.
So that is our first death. Alice.
Yeah, I think. If her name's not Alice, who cares?
Who cares? She was just fonder. And rewatching this one, just because we saw Halloween Kills, it is funny how much Halloween Kills mimics this one.
Yeah.
Because the first death in that one is some random girl at her house alone.
Yeah, and he's kind of looking through windows and stuff. Yeah. I remember that, yeah.
Isn't there it's a direct, and it's literally the same night was also the big thing where it's it picks up right where the last one left off.
I really appreciated a lot of what they tried to do with that trilogy.
And then they just...
But the execution...
It was the first half of that trilogy was so good.
It's so good.
And then the half of Halloween, the last half of Halloween Kills, and all of Halloween Ends.
The entire last one. Oh!
Girl, this is just a movie.
We'll cover those in 30 years.
30 years.
It just keeps getting longer. When we cover those in 100 years, we'll get to that.
We'll get to that one.
We see a passed out Laurie with her new wig. And
the reason you know it's a wig is because they kept the archival footage of her real hair.
2 seconds ago, we saw she had real hair. Now, in this take,
she's got a wig. Because she has now adopted her signature pixie cut at this point.
Jamie Lee Curtis. The Jamie Lee.
The Jamie Lee. She has it at this point.
Uh-huh. So she's got this wig on, and it's such a bad wig.
Oh, it's horrible.
And you know what bothers me about it? Like, yeah, it looks
Hard
bad.
front.
Yeah, it's a hard front. But you know what bothers me about it? It's not dirty or messy. It's perfectly coiffed. And that's what pisses me off.
I know it just survived the most traumatic life of my life.
It has no blood in
I
it.
think I have good hair.
She literally is glam. Sitting in her stretcher because she's being wheeled out on a stretcher. All fucked up. But she's got like long bundles that are just perfectly coiffed. Ugh, but it is camp.
Hate it.
Because every time you see her in this movie, it's like, wig! Oh, sorry.
I mean, Laurie. Hey, wig. I mean, Laurie.
With your wig, I mean your face. Hair. Right, no, literally. And yeah, she's being wheeled out into an ambulance by curly-haired cute boy. His name is...
Curly-haired cute.
Jimmy. And Italian East Coast, greaser boy.
We'll call him Tony.
Tony. Bud.
Okay, so it's
Bud and
Jimmy.
Jimmy. I was about to say Johnny. Them.
Jimmy and Bud. Because I'm going to be honest with you, names don't really matter in this movie.
Girl, no, because this movie is a tried and true slasher.
It's like, oh, everyone you meet, fodder.
Yeah, exactly. Fodder. Cannon fodder. Yeah.
Fodder.
I thought you were saying flounder at first.
Flounder.
As in, like, they're, like, mincemeat. But,
Mincemeat.
But that's the same thing. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Works. Either way works. We see a little kid who got a razor stuck in his mouth.
Oh, yeah, this is gross.
Contaminated candy.
Because they were like, oh, yeah, that's a thing.
And it's never been reported. Like, it's literally never happened. It's like an old wives' tale.
Yeah.
Which I think is funny.
Yeah. What was the one they were saying? What was the last one they were saying? Weren't they saying people were giving out, like, candy filled with, like, ketamine?
Girl, they're
It's
always
something. It's always something is injected.
They're always saying some shit. But it's never really happened, but hey, it happens in Haddonfield, I guess.
Yes.
Because Haddonfield's
Haddonfield
cursed.
is the most Midwest town of all disasters.
Of hell.
Like,
yeah, exactly.
shit. It's fucked up in Haddonfield, Illinois.
But I thought that was fun, that they put that in here.
Yes.
Because, like, Halloween, hospital, kid got a razor blade stuck in his mouth.
Yep.
And this happens at the same time as Laurie's ambulance arrives, and it's Haddonfield Memorial Hospital is the name of this place, which is the most busted, rundown hospital in cinematic history. Why are none of the lights on? Where are any of the patients? Where are any of the staff? What is going on?
This hospital is insane. I mean, well, there's no one there, so maybe they're really good at their jobs.
I guess. But they seem bad.
They're really bad at their
They're
jobs.
bad.
Like, no, we have him.
Because we meet
Should we
all
put him
of
to a
them.
room? Nah, just wheel him out back.
That was crazy. Also, why does Laurie not have like a police escort this entire time? She's the target of a killing spree, and they're just like, she'll be fine. Girl,
Well, I guess they didn't know that he was targeting her at this point.
no, we just stabbed her,
but
and he's on the run.
I know, but that doesn't mean like he's gonna go after her. I guess
It
that's
doesn't necessarily mean it.
Girl,
But wouldn't you at least be
well,
like...
no, this is realistic.
Well,
I don't expect the police to do anything.
You're
This is realistic.
girl, you're right.
They were going for realism with this movie, girl.
I forgot they're going for realism with their portrayal of the
Which is why there was a razor blade in the apple.
right. You're right. Girl, you're right.
Realism.
And despite Laurie's pleas to be kept awake in case Michael should come for her, the doctor gives her a sedative, which knocks her out. And she'll be knocked out pretty much most of this film.
And this is what I was saying. I was like, oh, I don't think she was available much for this movie.
She had like 2 days.
And so they were like,
Yeah.
oh, we're going to just write that you have to be passed out this entire movie.
Yeah.
We'll see you in the last 15 minutes, girl. Have fun.
Oh, and wig. Here, bye.
Oh, let me just adjust your wig really quick. There's a clip from Atlanta where Sheree pulls on Kim Zolciak's wig. She's like, I pulled on her wig. I did not want to pull it off. I just wanted to shift it a bit.
It's giving Aretha Franklin coming up and
Or have you seen the one with Pink Panthers?
yes, playing on it. Yes, that one's been going around.
Where she's like,
About Bob
her
wig.
intrusive thought one. She saw Coconut Head and was like, boop, boop. She's like, I didn't want to pull it off. I just wanted to shift it a bit.
Love it. Yeah. So meanwhile, Dr. Loomis and Sheriff Brackett, remember him, Annie's dad?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And they got him again.
They got him. Yep. It's the same actor, OG. they come upon a guy who looks similar to Michael.
They start running towards him, and everyone's like, get out of the way, get out of the way.
And there's little kids.
And they're like, I'm going to shoot. But he's not hearing. I guess this kid is deaf or something.
Apparently he's drunk, is what the extras are saying. He's drunk.
Oh, okay.
And he's wearing like a...
He's wearing like a boiler suit.
And a white mask.
And a white mask.
Girl.
Police car fucking runs into him.
Yeah, what's this cop thinking?
And pins him
To
into
a van?
a van. It instantly explodes.
It explodes. Pew! So fucking funny. The best part of this movie. At least the campy.
Yes. And
Yeah.
spoiler, it's not Michael.
No, we learn who it is.
We'll learn who it is. And when you learn who it is, it's even more like,
It's so funny.
what the fuck?
My God. It's like the funniest thing they could have done.
It truly is. They're like,
Why does it explode?
why does it explode?
He just explodes. But that's the thing is this movie is so 80s. That's what I'm
Why?
saying.
Yeah. It's like, unnecessary explosion, 80s.
It's every 80s movie there's going to be a character that just blows up. Hell yeah. And I love it.
It's not an 80s movie, but when we watch Drop Dead Gorgeous.
It was giving exactly when that girl blows up in Drop Dead Gorgeous. That shit is so funny. It's the same energy here. It's like SpongeBob characters when they just like randomly will blow up.
What is that?
'Cause they're
Somebody
angry.
like falls down the cliff and then they just blow up.
Girl, it happens all the time in SpongeBob. Sometimes like Mr. Krabs is so mad or Squidward is so mad they just combust.
I was thinking, we just watched the episode with the robot crabs where he goes across the street to jump out and just instantly explodes.
I love that. So I love Halloween too, and this is one of the reasons
Yes.
why.
Is this death alone?
Then Sheriff Brackett learns that the icon, Miss Annie, our diva,
Has died.
and they run off to go look at the
Yeah.
body. But meanwhile, Laurie in her hospital bed is woken up by cute curly hair boy Jimmy, who flirts with her. I thought, time and place.
Yeah, she literally just learned all of her best friends died, so
Yeah.
time and place, girl.
I was like, okay, she's like got a stab wound. I don't think if I had a flesh wound and was maybe being targeted by a serial killer, I would really be down to
DTF.
DTF, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And he is kicked out by the diva nurse, who I love her. How iconic that we have like a black woman playing a nurse in an early 80s movie, late 70s, early 80s movie.
Yes.
I loved this character.
Oh,
She was no nonsense.
And there's a reason she survives. Because
She does not survive.
She doesn't? When does she die?
Did you watch the film,
No, I
Tamar?
did. I don't remember her dying.
Well, we'll get to it.
Oh, yeah, we
because
will.
her ass is dead. R.I.P. Sorry, spoiler alert.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but I like her because she's bitching at everybody out, like telling them to do their jobs, which she's the only one in the hospital who gives a shit.
Yeah.
And that's why I like her. We go back to the scene at Lindsay Wallace, Kyle Richards' house, and we see Miss Annie's body discovered by her dad, which is so upsetting. But I like that we get closure on Annie as a character.
Yes.
How often do we get to have those kind of moments in a horror sequel where they honor, especially Annie? She's the best.
Oh, she's the heart and soul of that movie.
I know.
Like,
I
she's
mean,
the funniest one.
she's the best, dude. She's always bitching. She's
If
always
there's one
whining.
thing Annie's gonna do, it's bitch.
It's bitch.
And I think if she was alive in this movie, she would have found reasons to bitch.
bitch. She would have been in that hospital next to Laurie.
I mean, she did. She was on the phone bitching.
right. She made it into this movie to bitch. Oh, I love it. Shout out to Nancy Loomis. What an icon who doesn't get talked about. But she's I think probably the best part. And her and PJ Souls, who plays totally Linda.
Totally Linda.
Wish she was in here, but she had a huge career. Yeah.
She did Carrie. She had other shit to do.
Right, exactly.
She was busy.
She was busy. And after Annie's dad sees her body, he gets shitty with Loomis and confronts him and says, "Damn you for letting him out," and like gets up in his face. And then they're like, whoa, this guy is clearly, not capable of doing the job right now because his daughter just died. So his young kind of lieutenant guy takes over, and he is now the main cop running the operation for the rest of the film.
Makes sense.
Which I like. Yeah. I'm glad that Sheriff Brackett got to, take time for himself. He needed that, right? A young nurse is coming to her shift from a Halloween party. This nurse, Her name's Karen. She's a straight up bimbo. And she is a terrible fucking nurse. Yeah. And right away, she's kind of a little drunk. Like, she's like, I shouldn't really drive, but whatever. And her friend's like,
I gotta work.
Right? Literally, I gotta
work.
I gotta go to work.
But I need to get me this watch.
Yeah.
I'm finna whip this out.
She's finna whip this out. Oh, that was from the last Halloween podcast we did. Because we kept saying Michael would be like, I'm finna whip this out.
I'm finna whip this out.
This nurse, she said, I'm finna whip this out. And her friend, she's queening out with her friend who's like, girl, can you give me a ride too?
Bitch, I'm finna whip this out.
I'm a little tipsy, but girl, it's fine.
Girl, let's go.
And we don't condone drinking and driving.
No, we're just making fun of how, like, the audacity.
The straight up audacity of this bitch. And then we get this scene that kind of ties the plot of the story together. We see a little kid walking by with a radio. He kind of bumps into Michael, who's out cruising.
Just doing his thing.
Doing his
I do love when Michael goes and runs errands.
He literally does. Yeah, he's got to run an errands. Like, here, let me kill you and get a knife. Let me kill you and get a phone. He just does it a little different, but he is running errands. He overhears on this little kid's radio. First of all, why is the news people, the news and the media, is telling the location of the victim when the killer is still at large? What the fuck? Haddonfield is disgusting.
It's literally, this town kind of deserves everything
It's
that happens.
rotted, right? No, the journalist tells us on the news that Laurie Strode has been taken to Haddonfield Memorial. And then Michael, like a fucking shark, like whips this hoe around and changes his course to go and stalk Laurie again.
Damn, Haddonfield's fucked up. You know what? This is why it's the worst map in Dead by Daylight.
Hate that map.
It's too
Why
small.
is it so small? And it doesn't look anything like Haddonfield either. Like, they didn't do any, like, subtle Easter eggs to the Halloween films.
It's like a copyright reason. That's why Laurie Strode doesn't look like Jamie Lee.
I know, Laurie Strode's a little bricky in Dead by Daylight. I'm not gonna lie.
But they should give her her hospital gown look.
I know. They gave Michael his. Well, I guess that is in the first movie, when he wears his hospital gown. But still, come on, give us a Haddonfield Memorial Hospital map. That'd be fun.
Exactly.
That'd be cunty. I would love that. We meet the security guard.
Useless.
He's too busy reading a book to notice Michael walking across the
He's literally
security
just walking
cameras.
Walking right. Like, Michael didn't even try to hide from the cameras.
This was spooky. This was giving Paranormal Activity vibes, though. The security camera footage. It's all like grainy and low quality, and you just see his spooky ass walk across. Loved that.
Michael's also something. Anytime he just walks, I kind of laugh.
I know.
Because it's like, how is he walking, but he's the fastest human being on Earth?
He's constantly on one of those conveyor belt things from the airport.
From the airports. Yes.
People movers. We see Italian guy Bud being Italian in the break room. Like, bada bing, bada motherfucking boom.
And then this is where we meet the other nurse, right?
She's a prude. I didn't write down her name. I called her Prude Nurse.
But she's like, my friend saw Michael yesterday.
Yeah. And then she's like, don't cuss. That's against God. And he's like, sorry.
Oh, I can't wait for Michael to get you, bitch.
He's like, oh, I'm fucking sorry for that. I'll fucking watch my mouth next fucking time, bitch. I liked him. Loved this guy. He was so, like,
He did not give a shit.
Sandy. He played a great, like, Fonzie kind of character. I loved it. He flirts with young nurse Karen, bimbo girl. And when she, like, leaves, and she's way into him, you can tell. Like, she's like
down.
silly.
She's like DTF. She is, you know what? He's Johnny Zuko, and she is Alphaba.
It's an inside joke, bitch.
We will explain that one then.
Explain.
Please, our next moments of clarity.
clarity.
We will explain that because...
Oh my God. Let's just say, we'll give it, just to give context.
Y'all ever heard of a golden shower?
We were at a Halloween party over the weekend, and somebody dressed up like Danny from Grease, and somebody dressed up like Elphaba. We're being messy, and that's all we'll say. That is all we will say. Because this guy is giving Danny Zuko, like Sandy.
Sandy.
Hey.
It's a Laurie.
Bada bing. And when she leaves, he goes, Amazing Grace, come sit on my face. Don't make me cry. I want to eat your pie. That's crazy.
I've never heard it called a pie.
Oh, I have, girl.
Oh.
Because everyone wants a piece of cherry pie.
Oh.
Everyone wants a
Your
pie.
monkey?
Yeah, I call it a monkey.
I call it a monkey.
My monkey. Wash your monkey Mondays.
Wash your monkey Mondays.
And then I like this guy too because he tells Jimmy, don't get involved with patients because, he knows that Jimmy has a crush on Laurie. And he goes, nurses are fine though. Which I like. I like this guy. He's great.
Which is crazy.
That was crazy. Yeah. Michael, get his spooky scene. He is in the hospital now, cruising around. He hides in the baby room with all the newborns. And he stalks the nurses because Miss Bimbo Karen, she's in charge of the babies.
Oh.
Which, girl, don't put her dumb ass in charge of the babies.
Oh, there's going to be some baby mix-ups.
Right. So there are definitely
Here's your baby. This isn't ours. How do you know? Well, this is a black baby.
We're Asian.
Like,
Right.
she's going to be that bitch. She's going to, like,
Yeah,
the black baby.
she
with
doesn't
an
give a
Asian family.
fuck. She doesn't give
She'll
a
be like,
fuck.
oh, sorry, my bad.
She's getting bitched at by head nurse lady that I like. And I love the way she's casually like, I like you, but I'm going to be really worried for you going forward if you keep being 15 minutes late. Which I thought was...
She's like, you're a good nurse, but you need to be good at your job.
Exactly. I love her. Love that diva.
She's no business. She's like, we got babies in this hospital.
You are the baby watcher.
We're all the mothers? Don't ask me.
Where's anybody else? Okay.
Literally, what is going on with this hospital?
Let's break it down. Haddonfield Memorial Hospital. We got Laurie Strode in room A. We got babies in room B. Nobody else.
Like, were all these babies abandoned? Did the
know.
moms walk to the front door, squat, and give birth, and then just walk away?
Peace out.
Like,
what
is
the
going
fuck? This movie's funny, okay? This movie's
Like,
wild.
I'm loving discussing this.
I love Halloween too. It's great, okay? Jimmy, okay? He wakes up Laurie. Because she's in this movie.
She's not Bud. Jimmy.
Yeah, Jimmy. Curly haired. He tells Laurie, this is the first time she learns that her killer is Michael Myers, the little boy who lived, down the street and killed his sister. She's never known that before, which
You never think about.
Yeah, in this movie
But none of them know it's Michael.
None of them.
In the first one.
And she's confused. She's like, why would he be targeting me? Because, yeah. I mean, I still like the rationale that Laurie just walked past the house because her dad's the realtor. She had to give the key to the Myers house, and he was, just happened to be there at the time. So I like the whole wrong place, wrong time reasoning.
And I think he just kind of became obsessed with her.
But this movie, as we will get into, wants to do something different. The nurse tells her that they can't get a hold of her parents and that the parents never showed up at the party they were supposed to go to. Where are Laurie's parents? Do we think maybe Michael had something to do with their disappearance? We never know. And I love that. I think that is so scary because Laurie's really confused. She looks really concerned.
And they never touch on it.
I think maybe he killed her parents. We don't know. But I like that it's
implication.
Very implied. Yeah. Yeah. Fun stuff. And we also learn that all of the phone lines are out. Bitch!
So 80s.
It's so 80s. It's so every horror movie ever. Like, it's so cliche. And Laurie's literally like, what? The phone lines? Because she knows. She fucking knows what that means. Because Michael was going around cutting phone lines in the first movie. And they sedate her again. Because she starts kind of wigging out. Poor Laurie. Security guard guy. He gives prude nurse girl a walkie-talkie. Because he's going to go out and inspect the phone lines. And she's all like, when? You're my job. Meh. Girl, there's no one there. You're fine.
Girl, what? The baby's gonna call you?
Right. Well, that's Bimbo Karen's job.
Yeah. So you ain't gotta worry about nothing.
She has nothing to worry
Laurie's passed out and Bimbo's got the babies. So
what are you gonna do? Fart? Like, sit around and fart?
Like, you got no one else to take care of.
Girl, hold this walkie-talkie. I'll be right back. So he goes out and he hears some rustling from like a garbage can. And he gets jump scared by Miss Kitty, my cat Miss Kitty. Anytime there's a black cat in a movie, that's Miss Kitty. Yeah.
She's lived many lives.
She really has. And she shows up in a lot of movies that we talk about, which is always fun.
How's she doing?
She is doing better.
Okay.
I'll tell you after.
Okay.
Thank you for checking.
Yes.
Okay, so he gets scared by Miss Kitty. I was watching it with her, and she was in my lap, and I said, Miss Kitty, it's you. Oh, you scared him. Oh.
Did she give a fuck? Does she care when other cats
Girl,
are on?
she never gives a fuck.
See, but like Dumbo, whenever a dog's on TV, he perks up.
That's cute. Well, this is dogs. Miss Kitty, she gives no fucks.
But she liked the birds.
Oh, yeah, she loved the movie The Birds. She was really invested in that, which makes sense. It's her favorite film. So yes, he goes and investigates a storage area, which he discovers a lock has been broken off a supply closet. And he goes and he checks it and there's nothing in it. And then he notices a lock has been broken off a second supply closet. And he goes and checks it and there's nothing in it. There's a lock that's been broken off the third supply closet. Locktober, honey. It's
Well, damn, it is.
Locktober. Michael said, Master, lock up my pathetic cock. This guy checks that third one. There's nothing in it. But then it's a behind the door scare. Michael pops out behind the door when he closes it. He has a hammer and he bonks.
Bonk. Bonk.
Bonks this guy with a fucking hammer.
Insert bonk sound effect.
Loomis and new cop guy, they meet up with a dentist to inspect the charred body of the guy who blew up. And he says that this tooth comes from somebody who is like more like 17, 18 years old.
And they're like, well, Michael's like 23. And they're like, yeah, so this is not Michael.
It's not Michael. Yeah. And it may take hours before they can identify it as Michael. So what the fuck? They need to, continue to look for him. An angry mob starts storming outside the old Myers house and like throwing rocks at it and getting shitty. And so obviously...
What I will give Haddonfield, they rally quick.
Girl, Haddonfield's like the French. They know how to protest.
Yeah, they're like, no, we're ready.
Mm-hmm. Pitchforks, torches.
And that's another thing that Halloween Kills does an homage to from this one.
Yes.
Now rewatching this one, I'm also like, wow, that movie really took a lot from this movie.
Well, yeah. And that's why I was really excited about it at first. And then it happened. And Loomis shows up at the Myers house, and new cop guys show up, and they're making sure Michael didn't come back there. And we get more spooky Dr. Loomis soliloquies about Michael's evilness and the nature of his evil. And at this point, I'm kind of like, okay, Dr. Loomis, we've heard your soliloquies.
We get it. He's just evil. Move on.
Let's move on. That's kind of how I feel about Dr. Loomis. Kind of from this point on in the Halloween franchise. All this motherfucker wants to do is soliloquy about Michael's evilness. What are you, a poet? What are you, Edgar Allan Poe? Girl, do your job. Find Michael, bitch.
Period.
So, some teen boys, passerby teen boys, say to the cop that Laurie's crush from the first movie that we heard about, Ben Tramer, is missing. And that he was wearing a white mask and a boiler suit. And that he was drunk. And so we can imply that the dude who exploded is Ben Tramer.
The unseen character from the first movie.
And like, poor Laurie, she said that's the only guy she was interested in at school. Damn, she is really cursed. This girl has the worst luck. A killer comes...
And Michael didn't even kill him!
No. First of all, Michael comes and kills all her friends and tries to kill her. Then her crush blows up. Damn, girl.
What a day.
What a fucking day. Right?
Yeah, well, my three best friends got stabbed, and then I had to go to the hospital, and then one of my crush blew up.
Oh my god, recently?
And yeah, the killer's still after me, and he's killing all the nurses and doctors around me. So yeah, I'm under a lot of stress.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Today.
It's been really hard.
Today? Yeah.
Yeah, it's been really rough.
It's been really rough.
That's Laurie. She's Erica Jane. And then, so at the hospital, Bud, Italian guy, and Bimbo Karen flirt after he like jump scares her. That was scary. I liked this jump scare, him hiding it beneath the covers and being like, "Hey,
Bada bing.
bada bing." They decide to meet up later and fuck in the therapy room. And she's like, "Okay, the babies can watch themselves for 2 seconds while I go
She didn't give a fuck.
fuck you." Right.
I mean, what are they gonna do?
What are the babies gonna do,
They're
right?
gonna get up and leave?
They could like choke or asphyxiate her. And it's fine. Laurie has a strange flashback while she dreams. Slash dream. Of her mother. First of all, Laurie's mom is a bitch. What the fuck? She goes, "I told you, I'm not your real mother." Okay. And then we also see visions of her as a child visiting a teen Michael at the psychiatric ward.
Which, why would you ever take your child to see the psycho that killed
The
someone?
sister,
The
right?
sister, like, why would you?
I don't know.
There's so many choices in this movie.
But I also kind of like
But she's not a real mother, apparently. So what does she care about her well-being? I
Right.
guess?
She doesn't give a fuck. She said, "Listen, I'm not your mom."
Which,
Okay, why did you adopt me then, you bitch? I felt bad. But also, like, what I like about this is that, is it a memory or is it just a weird dream? Like, is this some kind of psychic connection she maybe has to Michael? Like, I don't know. Like, it could just be part of her imagination,
yeah,
which I like. Because we don't know if it's a flashback. We don't know if it actually happened.
yeah.
She's fucked up. She's on, I don't know, they probably gave her like a horse trick. She probably gave her K. You know? Damn. I don't know what she's on. She's in a hole right now. K-hole. We'll cut back to Bud and Karen. They get naked. We see his butt.
We see boy butt.
And we see her titties, but I'm more concerned with the boy butt, obviously. They are in the hot tub in the therapy room getting it on. Because this is an 80s slasher, okay? And we see Michael.
Turn up the heat.
Turn up the heat! He turns it up to level scalding, which, why is there a level that's called scalding?
Why would you let it get that hot? What is the purpose of the
maybe
suction?
to like sterilize it.
Oh, that's true. That's
Okay,
true.
Yeah. But how convenient, right? Because and then they're like making out, and she's like, "Oh, it's so hot in here."
It's like Barb and Star, where there's the setting on the cannon's death. It's like, why is this an option?
Right. That's a great movie. And she's like, "Bud, like, go check on the heat." So he gets up. This is when we see his butt.
Boy butt. Bud butt.
He had a cute little, like, kind of flat butt, which I don't mind. I'm like, I'll squeeze it. You got a little no meat on your bones, whatever.
Look at the little slap.
Give it a little smack. He goes and checks, and through the frosted glass, I thought this was a cool visual. We see Michael choke him out, kill him.
Choke me, Michael.
Choke me, daddy, right? Choke me.
So, who's horny? Mark me down as scared and horny.
Michael's hot. Whatever. But then, actually, no, he's not. He's gross because he goes over and he puts a hand on her shoulder, and she starts like kissing up on his fingers. Girl, his fingers are so fucking nasty.
Dirty.
Ew, he is so gross. He probably smells
She's just like
so
sucking
bad.
on one of them. It's like,
Yeah.
girl, did you not look?
No, she was up in there like,
She was like,
I know that shit had to taste fucking nasty. But I bet Bud probably didn't wash his hands after he like digged up in his booty anyway. So she's probably used to his fingers smelling like ass. Sorry, that was gross. But you know, I was
When I go to the jazz festival and everyone's covered in shit.
very scat. Very when I go to the scat festival vibes. But I'm just how straight men are, so it probably did taste like ass normally, so she didn't notice.
Disgusting.
Well,
Well, then he starts like drowning this bitch.
this is my favorite death in the movie. It's
And
so
burning her.
cool. He like keeps burning her face in like the scalding water.
But his hand's fine.
His hand. Well, it's Michael. He doesn't give a fuck. He's just indestructible or whatever, and her face is like melting off, and then he's like drowning her. How cool!
Yeah, it's a good one.
Her face kind of started to peel off like little potato.
Yeah, this
chips.
is definitely the best. Yeah, this is the best death. No.
the explosion.
Kind exploding
Then
is the
Tramer
best.
blowing up. Yeah.
This is second best.
Second
And then there's a third. I think there's like very definitive ranking of this.
At a school, which I'm like, girl, what the fuck? Why are they at a school? I don't know if I was taking notes, but I missed the part of how they got the tip to go to this school. I don't know. But they find, and if this is an elementary school, like what? I don't know. It's like a random school.
Girl filler.
I don't think it's...
They need lore explanation.
I know, but I don't think it's like Laurie's school or anything. It's just weird. A knife has been stabbed into a desk, like through a... Looks like a child's drawing of a boy with his sister. Like through the sister.
Is it assumed he went there? Maybe people were like, "Oh, we saw a suspicious figure walking around the elementary school."
I think maybe that's what it was, and I just was taking notes and didn't catch it.
I remember that.
Happened fast. And there's also written in blood on the chalkboard. It says it's Samhain. It's pronounced Samhain, but this movie mispronounces it as Sam Hain. Like Dr. Loomis keeps calling it Sam Hain, but I think that's funny that they like mispronounce it in this movie, which is apparently like a festival, like a pagan festival that is sort of like the historic background of what we know as Halloween today, the holiday.
Mm-hmm.
This is like where it comes from. Not really sure what this has to do with anything other than just to be creepy and vague and make you think like, is Michael some sort of occult, supernatural being? But we have no idea, which I like. Again, I like implied horror.
Yeah.
So I'm
Very
fine with
Texas
this.
Chainsaw, but this also feels so tacked on.
Tacked on.
Like this could not be in the movie.
And it would be
The exact same
the
movie.
same. I know. It's like barely explored. Weird.
Which I think that's kind of my... I know you like the vagueness, but sometimes I'm like...
Too vague. No, too vague. You're the vixen.
Yeah.
Nope. Too vague.
Yeah, I'm
She
like,
says that.
no. It's like, it kind of just feels like they started something. We're like, oh, well, forget it.
Sure. Like kind of.
Her parents, too. It's like... That one's a little bit... I think that one's more interesting, but this one I'm just kind of like... This was tacked on.
Weird.
This was not necessary.
Then, guess who fucking shows up, Stevie? Icon, Miss Smoking Nurse Chambers from the first movie.
Hell yeah.
Love her.
She's like, hey, I need to talk to you.
And she's smoking a cigarette.
And
still.
how she knew to be there, I don't know.
Girl, I don't know. But she was all like, hey, so there's a government appointed marshal, police marshal, here to escort you to meet with the governor because he wants to talk to you after all of this Michael shit has gone down. And it's out of my hands and you just have to go with us. And she says, I also need to tell you something, but we'll have to wait until we can get you in the car because we have to go. Da-da-da-da-da. So this is setting up a weird subplot that I don't like, and we'll talk about it. But I do love seeing Nurse Chambers, and I love that she's still smoking cig after cig.
She doesn't give a shit.
So cute boy Jimmy goes back to check on Laurie, but she is completely catatonic. Which I kind of like, that like we're seeing the side effects of all the trauma play out this way on Laurie. Like, they weren't afraid to just be like, yeah, this is what happens when you go through some shit.
Yeah.
And I also think maybe it's like, they say it could be an allergic reaction to the medication she's taking. I think it's trauma. I think this bitch has had like 30 yards.
Trauma.
I think it's trauma.
Trauma.
Yeah. Prude nurse, remember her? She goes to check on the doctor. This is camp.
He got his head stabbed in.
Yeah, with the syringe.
Syringe with air.
And his eyeball.
Yes.
Like right through his eye. And then Michael appears behind her.
It stabs her in the brain
Yes.
with an air syringe.
And puffs the air in.
Which will, if you don't know, air is very bad for you in your blood system.
Yeah.
It will kill you.
It's why my brother has brain damage.
Did he get air into his...
He has seizures.
Oh.
Seizures, like, that's what they are.
Yeah.
It's like air in your brain. Yeah, you don't want that.
No.
You really don't want this. I thought this scene, though, was an homage to Psycho. The way that the corpse spins around in the chair was very the mother from Psycho.
Yes.
Mrs. Bates.
Yes.
Michael enters Laurie's room and starts stabbing at the bed, but Laurie's smart. Hello, OG final girl. She knew he was going to come, and she put pillows under the blanket to make it look like it was her. He discovers the pillows and is like, where the fuck is she? We see she has kind of come to. She's crawling and kind of limping down the halls trying to get away because she fucking knew that that's what was going to happen. She hides in one of the many empty rooms and just kind of passes out again, leaned up against the wall. We meet blonde updo nurse. That's her name.
She's new.
But she's got to updo.
Her shift just started.
Her shift just started. Like her, she's, with her updo, she finds Laurie is missing. And her and Jimmy meet up and have a conversation about, hey, I can't find anybody. Everyone's missing.
What the fuck?
Where the fuck are they?
Where are the babies?
Ellie Goulding said.
Ellie Goulding, when she asked where all the patients are in this hospital, where are they?
Where the fuck are
Where
they? She said. Right. Jimmy enters a room to find my diva, the head nurse. Her body has been drained of
the blood. I forgot this was her.
Yes, this is her. So there is this huge puddle of blood.
This is something I'm confused about coming up. He slips on the blood. Mm-hmm. Does he die?
No. We see him later.
We do? Jeez, girl. I did watch this movie, I swear. It's been like a week, though.
But were you paying attention?
Yes.
You didn't check Twitter at all?
No.
Top 10 things I'll never believe. Okay, so... yeah, that's bullshit. So, blonde updo nurse...
Rue just clocked me.
Clocked, girl. So yeah, Jimmy slips on the blood and he hits his head,
out.
lands on his head, and he's down for the count for a while. Okay. Blonde updo nurse checks outside to find everyone's tires are slashed. Which is really creepy. I like the way that they presented this whole scene, and you see all the cars. And she's
because she first tried to start the car,
and it won't start.
And she's like, "What the fuck?" And then she gets out and notices she's like, "My tire's flat."
Yeah,
bitch, everyone's tires are flat.
It's like a slow realization, and she's like, "Oh fuck!" So she goes back inside. Laurie comes to again. She starts crawling out of the room. This is my favorite sequence in the entire movie. I genuinely think this is some of the best horror ever, to be honest. It's like a huge standout from the Halloween series is like everything that happens after this point. This blonde updo nurse notices Laurie. She's like, "Hey girl, what are you doing?"
"Laurie, we gotta get you back to your room."
Hey,
and Michael pops up behind her.
Uh-huh.
Stabs her in the back. And it's kind of, this is an homage to what happens to Bobby.
Yeah.
And he lifts her up and then her shoes kick off.
Her shoes fall off. That is fucking camp. That is absolute summer camp. That her white nurse shoes just slip off. It reminds me of when Bob's feet just kind of dangle in the first movie. That's just fun. Hello. We're having fun here. We're killing people, but we're having a good time doing it.
It's great.
Okay. Laurie is like, "Oh shit." And thus begins, I think, one of my favorite chase sequences in horror. Honestly,
this is great.
I fucking love this chase. Because it's Jamie Lee Curtis as Laurie Strode.
She's injured as fuck.
Her acting is amazing. Some of her best acting is Laurie as she is navigating this hospital, just terrified, trying to get away from him, being resourceful like she usually is. And she's also like discovering bodies as she goes to, which is like such a Laurie Strode thing, like Final Girl thing. Shout out to the moment where she narrowly gets away from him trying to get on that elevator. Girl, that makes
he puts his knife like in between. You think it's gonna just open and it
luckily closes. Oh my god, that scene is so tense. That gives me chills. It gives me shivers. It gives me quivers, girl. My heart races watching that.
I shivered and I
quivered watching this. Yes. Laurie escapes out into the parking lot and hides in a car.
And this is very prom night.
Very prom night. Yes. Yes, very prom
Which
night.
I think is one of the top best chases
I
of
agree.
all time.
I agree. Yeah. Very tense, just like prom night. Also starring Jamie Lee Curtis. We see Loomis and Nurse Chambers being driven by the marshal talking about death rituals that were performed by the druids during Samhain. And Chambers is like, "Yeah, okay, that's all nice. Girl, I gotta tell you
Girl, this has nothing to do with the plot."
I have tea, okay? I have tea. This is when we get the reveal that there was a secret file, top secret file. So already I'm like, okay, top secret file. Apparently, Laurie is Michael's sister. And the Myers parents passed away, we don't know why, car accident, or we have no idea, a little bit after Michael was institutionalized and killed the other sister. So Laurie was put up for adoption. And so, possibly, he's going after her because she's the other sister. And maybe this is just all a weird sister thing. And maybe it has something to do with Samhain, the old druid festival. Girl, this is stupid as fuck, girl. I hate this shit.
Yeah.
I hate this shit. It ruins it.
Yeah. Michael doesn't need an explanation.
No.
Michael not having a motivation is even scarier.
Exactly. Girl, okay, so I'm not his sister? Okay, well then I'm not gonna get killed, so why am I scared? And that is the issue. That's the whole fucking problem.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you could get killed because of collateral damage.
Yeah, but
But
okay.
I don't-
Oh, just avoid Laurie Strode?
Just avoid Haddonfield, Illinois, which isn't even a real place anyway. Okay?
Easy.
I know.
I would survive this because I would simply never do this.
Yeah.
Me watching that movie where they climb the
The big tower,
tower
thing.
thing, I'm like, I would survive this because I would simply never do this.
Should we cover that?
No.
Well, I feel like it'd be camp.
I think it will give me such
Oh,
anxiety.
yeah, you have the biggest fear of heights. I forgot.
I think it will give me extreme. Not. It's a fear of falling,
Yeah.
and that's what the whole fucking movie is about.
Yeah.
So no, I'm not watching that movie.
That's fair. So yeah, that's the whole explanation that came up for this movie. It is the timeline that the Halloween franchise went on for a while. Laurie was his sister for a really long time. And subsequently, it's not as scary. And I don't really like a lot of the sequels just because of this. Mm-hmm. So, damn.
Sucks to suck.
I know. But this does make Loomis finally be like, oh shit, Laurie.
Oh yeah, remember her?
Yeah. He's like, oh, then if she's the sister, he probably is targeting her. Where is she? Oh, she's at the hospital. Fuck, we need to get there now. And so he threatens the driver, that marshal guy, with a gun and is like firing warning shots off. Like, no, I will shoot you if you don't take us to the hospital. So the guy's like, let me finna whip this hoe. And
This movie has a lot of finna whip this hoe moments.
I guess this franchise does.
Yeah.
I'm realizing, yeah. Jimmy, curly-haired, cute boy, enters the car where Laurie's hiding, all catatonic because he like hit his head, being all like loopy, and then he falls asleep, like falls unconscious, and his head lands on the horn of the car, basically alerting Michael like, hey, it's me, Laurie Strode, and I'm out here in the car. So she's like, are you fucking kidding me? This is such a like, oh fuck moment, because obviously now Michael has been alerted to where she is, and she crawls out of the car just as Loomis and Chambers and the marshal pull up into the parking lot, and they're walking to the front door, and they don't even hear her because her voice is so hoarse.
But she's like, help me.
Which I think Scream did an homage to this scene with Drew Barrymore.
Drew Barrymore.
And when she's trying to get her
But
parents
she got
attention.
stabbed in the neck.
Right, so that made more sense. This is more like, it kind of reminded me of, again, to kind of tie in, Mr. Sandman, bring me your dreams. When you're having a nightmare and you're trying to speak, but nothing's coming out. Which I kind of like. Kind of plays into that dream sort of motif that this movie is going for. And she sees Michael show up again in the parking lot. Dun dun. Dun
Just
dun.
walks out. I was like, hey, what's up, girl?
Cue the chase music, you know. He chases her through the parking lot. She has to bang on the door, and it's one of those, he's walking slowly, but he keeps going faster and faster, even though she's moving faster than him. Classic.
Yeah.
Michael Myers. Yeah. They finally let her in through the door, and they lock it, but Michael just walks through the glass of the door, like, and just like shatters the glass with brute strength, which is so funny to
insane.
me. It's always so funny in this movie when he does that. And then Loomis shoots him again a couple times.
Yes.
Which we know doesn't work. He falls down, but he's still breathing. And so Loomis is like, no, get away from the body. He tells Nurse Chambers to go radio for more help in the marshal's car. But as he's doing this, the marshal's dumbass gets too close to Michael and is like, wait, stop breathing. Girl, no, he didn't. He's faking you out, bitch. And so he jumps up and slashes this guy's throat. Idiot.
Dummy.
Idiot. Chambers calls the cops. This is so camp of her. They're like, can you identify the suspect? And she goes, Michael Myers. Now get your ass over here. Love her. She
was not fucking playing.
She's one of my favorites of the Halloween, like, lore. Like, she's one of my favorite people that lives in Haddonfield.
Yes.
Love this bitch. And they brought her back, remember?
She's in a lot. She comes back a lot because she's in H2O.
And she's always smoking.
She's always...
It would have been funny if she was vaping in the new trilogy.
Yeah, I heard it's better for you.
Or she's a pothead now. She does gummies. Right. So we get this final showdown. Michael starts chasing Loomis and Laurie, and they wind up in a room full of gas tanks. Loomis gives Laurie a gun to protect herself, and then his gun that he has is empty. He doesn't realize it, but he starts firing blanks at Michael. And so Michael's like, bitch, stab. Stabby, stabby.
Get out of here.
Yeah. And he starts cornering Laurie. She calls out his name, which kind of like stops him for a second. He does that like head tilt thing that he does sometimes. But then he's like, nah, I'm still gonna kill you, bitch. And starts like going for her. So this is when she shoots him in both eyes and he starts crying tears of blood on his mask, which is a really cool visual.
Yes.
I love the look of Michael with like bleeding eyes. But you're telling me this little nerd, 17-year-old babysitter nerd girl has the aim and the wherewithal to shoot this man directly in both of his eyes?
Yes.
Sure. Okay, sure. But it's a cool visual, so I'll accept it.
Girl, they also want me to believe that they're siblings at this point, so you know what? Sure, I'll take it.
Blind, Michael slashes at the air, and
But he can like hear...
The sound design is so good in this
This is really cool. They're using the gas. They keep turning him on, and he keeps getting just whichever one is the most recently one turned on is the one he starts heading towards. And her and Loomis realize that. It's like start like kind of tag teaming.
Like a game of like cat and mouse with him. I love it. And the sound effect of him.
Yeah, the knife
is so scary with the knife. Yeah. Loomis demands that Laurie leave and get to safety. He's like, Michael, it's time. So she runs out and barely manages to make it out as Loomis lights his match. He's got a Zippo lighter. Another big explosion. And the whole room blows up because it's the 80s. And Laurie looks back at the explosion and sees a completely on fire Michael Myers walking out of the explosion like it's an action movie. And continuing to walk towards her while completely on fire until he finally does collapse and die. Crazy. I love this climax. What a cool visual. Michael bleeding and then the explosion.
And him still, and like his motivation still coming through.
It's so good. It's so good. I thought this is a very satisfying ending to, like, okay, if you're going to do a sequel, because I do think that the ending of that first movie, like we said, is fucking perfect. But if you're going to do a sequel, I do think this is the way to end it. And I like that Loomis gave his life.
Don't do a whole night, oh, could it still go on?
Like, no, this motherfucker's dead. We see his rotting flesh through the mask. Just completely dead. We see her, they like load her up. It's a misty morning and they load her onto a second ambulance. This is her second ambulance of the week.
Because she has to go to the other hospital now.
Right. And she
Can we talk about how all those babies died?
We don't know if it was that part of the hospital. It was only like one corner of the hospital that exploded.
I mean, it kind of looks like the whole hospital.
No, it was just like that hallway. I don't think the babies died. But if they did, who cares? So, just kidding. So, Laurie is loaded into this ambulance. She's looking out the window, completely blank face, tranced out, traumatized. She's a shell of a human being. She'll never be the same. She's seen so much death and destruction. And the end. It plays Mr. Sandman.
Hey, Mr. Sandman,
bring me your dreams. It's a good song. I like it. I really like this movie. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, it's fun.
It is definitively, I think, my favorite Halloween sequel, and I think it is overlooked. So give it a watch.
It's fun.
If you've never seen it and you like the first Halloween.
And if you want to listen to us talk about the next Halloween, Halloween 3, stick around till next year.
Yeah, we'll see you in 365 days. Well, thank you so much, y'all, for joining us on our final episode of Spooky Season for the month of October, covering another Halloween film, as is tradition for us. And as is tradition as well with our Let's Scream podcast, we will be covering no horror movies in November because it is what, Stevie?
No Scream November. We're bringing it back.
Oh, it's a mainstay. It's never going away.
It's one of my favorites.
Because I get tired of screaming. Oh my God.
Yeah, we have to let rest our pretty little voices.
Our little vocals. So we're going to be doing... Do you want to announce it? Do we do the order yet?
We do know the order.
Okay, you say it because I forget the order.
Our first one will be a favorite between the two of us.
And the greatest movie of all time.
Might be the greatest movie of all time. Catwoman.
Catwoman starring Halle Berry.
Fucking rocks.
I'm so excited.
It rocks.
I'm so excited.
Then we will be doing Marie Antoinette starring Kirsten Dunst, which is one of my favorites.
I'm excited. I love her.
Then after that, you made the choice to do
Burlesque, starring Sharon Christina Aguilera. I'm so excited. Burlesque is so bad. It's going to be fun.
It's Air Rights.
Air Rights.
And then the last film we will be covering is one of my favorites from my childhood, School of Rock.
Which I love that movie. It's so funny.
Such a good movie.
Yeah. So we have a great lineup. I'm really excited. Stay tuned. Definitely let us know what your favorite Halloween movie is in that franchise. Let us know what movies you are most excited for us to cover on No Scream November. And what other horror movies you'd like to see us covering going forward. Because after No Scream November, we are preparing a list right now of films we want to cover. So much to be excited about. Ooh. And I think that's all for this episode. Thank you so much for joining us on this episode of Let's Scream. We hope you had fun with us at Haddonfield Memorial Hospital, learning that Laurie's Michael's sister. Stupid! Please remember to follow the pod, like the pod, and leave a glowing review of the pod, of course. We're at Let's Scream Pod on all socials. And you can also send us movie requests for future episodes. You can follow me at Parker_Will_C on Instagram.
And you can follow me at StevieNash95 on Instagram.
And until next time, this has been
Let's Scream. Bye.